వస్తుంది. Good afternoon, all of you. So last explanation about the static data and the dynamic data theoretical part, and previous 5-6 examples belongs to the static values. Now we are going to discussing how to work with the dynamic values. Dynamic values we can also called as runtime values. Dynamic values also called as runtime values. And how to take the dynamic values from the user set. How to take or how to accept dynamic values from user or dynamic values, that's all. We have the two options in our JavaScript, sir. One is HTML user interface and second one is JavaScript own functions. HTML second part, remember? HTML second part. What is the name of the part? HTML we discussed as a two parts. Second part I'm asking. UI. Full form? User interface. Why are somebody not opening mouse? Any special treatment required? Spets pink shirt person, yellow shirt. Next. So try to give the minimum response. We are human beings, kada. Balance you can imagine. HTML two parts I explained. One part separate purpose, one part is two parts we use it for the two different reasons and two different causes also. First part of the HTML we mainly focused on displaying the content, displaying the content, displaying the content. And the second part of the HTML we mainly focused to accept the data from the users. So that is we called as a shortcut user interface. But that user interface, what is the purpose, sir? Why user interfaces? To collect the data from the user. That is yesterday what we given. While execution of the program, the values are given by the user. So if you want to get the data from user, sir, take the support of the HTML user interface option 1. UIs. UI is nothing but an input elements, not input tag, input elements. Because input tag available, selected tag available, text area tags available, so many tags. So the common pronunciation is input elements. But what about the second option, sir? Second option, JavaScript's personal, sir, that is called as the prompt. Prompt, JavaScript one option. Practicing programs, we can go for the prompt, sir, but real applications, we have to use always input elements only. Prompt is not correct thing for using in our original programming. Only for practicing examples. getting awareness of the JavaScript operations. Once if you got it, sir, then you have to shift it to UIs. Take the data from the UIs and do the calculations and display the results to users. So this we know, no need to discuss, right? And this I'm going to explaining. So what is this prompt, sir? Prompt is one of the predefined function in JavaScript. Prompt is one of the predefined function in JavaScript. Function is, sir, 100% function only. What is the use of this function, sir? This function used to accept the data from the user. This function used to accept the data from the users. This function information syntax already available in our document. Actual concept is this one. In that one option, I'm going to explaining. JavaScript dialog boxes available. Total 3 boxes available. Geometry box, lunch box, snacks box. First one geometry box, sir. Second one lunch box. Third one is the snacks box. College time we are carrying all these boxes together. Morning 7:30 college. What we have to do? Maybe boys అయితే mostly canteen so something box in there. This is the size of the box. In that half only food available. Balance of sorry air available because dieting kada. So one day how much quantity generally boys are taking the food? That whole day you are eating that food. Generally. So these are the boxes, sir. Every box one purpose available. With geometry box inside, can I carry the sambar rice, sir? When tiffin box inside, pencil, eraser, scale, sharpener. No, sir. The meaning what, sir? And every box designed for this specific purpose. Like that, one is the alert box. We used it a couple of times. Remember, displaying the messages to the user. Confirm box not used, sir. Coming days I'll use. And currently I'm going to using the another box, prompt box. This is our yesterday's explanation, static data and dynamic data. Page number 33, we have this information in the document. So if you want to take the input values from the user while opening of the page or after execution of the program somewhere, we can use this prompt. That is nothing but an runtime values. This is similar to other softwares just for comparison, sir. Somebody, I think you have this knowledge. Scanner. Somebody, maybe you have this knowledge. Scanner. Somebody, maybe you have this knowledge. Console. .NET students. So this is the C language, this is the Java, and this is the .NET, and this is the JavaScript. Concept same as sir. Names are different. All these 4 items purpose is to take the data from the users after opening of the page or after opening of the program. And the syntax comes like this, sir. Window dot prompt of the text. Which value you are expecting from the user? A value related message. Enter X value, enter Y value, enter I value, enter A value, enter first number, enter second number. We have some routine messages. That message you have to write here. This message displaying to the user in the box. As per the message, bottom user typing the data. In our HTML point of view, this becomes as a label. Our HTML point of view, this becomes as a label, prompting to the users. For data where they have to enter, sir. Inside the prompt box, so text box also available. Inside the prompt box, so text box also available, sir. In the text box, user typing the data. And what is this window, sir? Generally, every method, every function should come from one object, sir. Previously, we used already two objects, document and console. Document.write to document.write-ln, console.log. Three functions coming from two objects. And this is one more window object provided this one. Is it mandatory to write the window, sir? No, sir, it's an optional to write. Window is purely optional. It's an implicit option. If you type the window, there is no problem, sir. If you remove the window also, there is no problem, sir. Interested candidates, you can type the window explicitly. If you remove the window, browser is performing the duty. So window dot prompt followed by write some text message and the default value. What is this default value, sir? In program, I'll explain that one. So this is the prompt syntax. But if okay, cancel, etc., something you noted, sir. Wait, in example, I'll show all those things. So this is the way to use the prompt. Prompt followed by what are the data you are expecting from the user? Write that one. Enter name. One small dialog box is created, sir, like as alert. Same as to elect side. Small box is created. Inside that this message plus one text box is available. Go and check it. This is alert box. Enter name, that is a label. The message is what we typed. Bottom text box is waiting for the user. So write the name here and click on OK. If I click on OK, what happens, sir? That value returns to your program. What are the data you given taking from user here? The data is returns to this line. And the data you have to store into one local variable compulsory. If you want to use furtherly. If you want to use furtherly. No, sir, I don't want to use it, sir. Okay. That's all. Data successfully taken from the user, but the data you are not stored anywhere in the memory block and you are not reused the data. So then only you are not getting anything on the web page. So every scanning statement, one variable also compulsory, sir. Variable not available. The data where it is storing? In your scanf inside variable name you are writing or not? Ampersand A, ampersand B. In Java steps also something variable equals to scanner class step. Why this one, sir? The given data storing here. A variable not available, sir. Scanning step is becomes waste only. So before that, take one variable X. Now your given value stored in the X variable. User given value is stored in X variable. Can we get the proof, sir? Write document.write. Document.write followed by hi followed by X. Name whether just hi. Now give the name Shiva. Okay. And this is output. Hi Shiva. Refresh. Give the name Apple. Hi Apple. Refresh. Don't give any value. Without typing any value, I'm directly clicking on OK. What happens, sir? Blank. Hi blank. Without typing any data, if you click on the OK button, the JavaScript is returns the blank. Next, refresh. With the data typing or without data typing, whatever it may be. If you click on the cancel, sir, the prompt returns the null. N-U-L-L, null. So how many values you observed on the screen? 3 values total. One given value. Second one blank. Third one is null. So we have the chance to get the 3 type of values from the prompt. We have the chance to get the three type of values from the prompt. OK button is returning the two values, sir. What is that? One is the given value. Our second one is the blank. And when you click on the cancel button anytime, sir, that returns blindly null. With data or without data, always value is null. So the value of your X variable, either given data, either blank, either null. These are the three possibilities. Based on the data, further coding, we have to decide it. Now you are taking only one value only, sir. Yes. Can I take the multiple values, sir? Yes, sir. Any number of values we can take. How, sir? Write one more prompt. Every prompt accepting one value. I need four values, sir. Write the prompt four times. I'm writing one more. Let age equals to window dot prompt. Window dot prompt followed by enter age. First one name of the person's user, sir. Next one age of the user. First scenario prompt I am not used, but second window not used. Second scenario window I used. I just said few minutes back, sir. Window writing is an optional. Document is the member of the write is the member of the document. Like that, prompt is the member of the window. But window without also browser adjusting, sir. Implicit operations. So both working, sir, both result the same. Name stored in the X variable, age is stored in the age variable. But what I'm doing, sir, I'm writing a small printing step. X concatenation operator space, again concatenation operator, age, again concatenation operator, space, years, older. A small sentence formation I'm printing. The given name followed by age followed by years older. Suppose Rama 40 years older, Lakshmi 30 years older. Small sentence formation instead of individual printing style. This is concatenation operator. We know kada. X concatenated with space, concatenated with age, concatenated with years older. Four strings combining and displaying as a single string. This is the first name, Ram, age 40. Name is Ram, age is 40. Okay. This is output. Ram 40 years older. Refresh. Cancel. Again cancel. What is output? Total sentence. Huh? Nallula. Nallulu. ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి నల్లులు? Two times null comes up, one time null comes up. Two times. So null years older. Null years older. And again refresh it, sir. No typing. Directly okay. No typing. Directly okay. Blank years older. Blank not visible. Okay. This is the way to take the data in JavaScript official style. With HTML, we have to go for the user interfaces. That also we want to know it, sir. Today we are discussing that one also, sir. Today, very, very important concepts what we are discussing. JavaScript to HTML difference comes in today's explanation. Why we are learning the JavaScript, one idea also comes in today's examples. Not any topic today. We are just going to solving the programs. Like as a C language, .NET, Java, Python, problems we are going to solving. This is prompt, right? Next, we have the confirm dialog also, sir. One more here. That also I'm going to covering. Alert, we already used a couple of programs. Confirm, another alert box. So what is this one, sir? Taking the confirmation from the user. Confirm in the sense taking the confirmation from the user. Means, sir. Bro, just I'm saying a small thing. Example, not real, just example. I announced end of the session, I announced one small thing. Coming 3 days, no classes, I'm in the leave. Announcement day, we have classes. Sundays also I'm taking classes for covering of syllabus. So an example I'm explaining, sir. So now it's a session time 2 to 4 kada. Sorry. So 3:45 I'm going to announcing because class completed. So I'm announcing that one coming 3 days I'm in leave, no session, I said. And clearly I'm announcing 2 times repeating also point. Class completed one by one student leaving also. But still couple of students coming to here. Coming guarantee. What they are asking me? Sir, tomorrow no class, sir. Guarantee. Not only you, even online also I'm receiving some messages in chat box. Sir, we don't have any class tomorrow now. Yes, we don't have any class. What is the problem? Confirmation. They heard wrongly or not. So just going to cross checking once again. That's a common thing, sir. But in our real life also it happens. Suppose you are going to out, means you and your family all are going to some movie or some 2 days trip. Or mother generally. Mother and almost 50 plus is reached. She's going to locking the door. First locking. Well, checking. Well, going to some days walking like this. After reaching to the gate, main gate is there. Again, turning back and seeing the lock again like this. Common thing. She's only locked that one. Main door, she's only locked. So locking completed 1 or 2 times. So drag lock, pulling that one also. It's coming an order. Once again, a main entrance compound wall gate is there. Before closing the date, seeing like this also. Why is that? These all the things? Confirmation. Yet when you reach to certain age, we are also behaving like that only. That is nothing wrong. Nobody is giving. Now I'm almost reaching to that stage only. But 40 plus, go 10 years after 50 plus, then I'm also doing the same thing. Or 30 years after your stage also same. So whenever the age is going on, cross checking 2-3 times. In this stage, you are never going to cross checking second time also, right? We already locked it. We already closed checking. I think you already reached 50 plus. That is nothing but an confirmation. And before, while performing any task, just cross checking once. But systems websites also cross checking are like that, sir. See, I typed one extra word here. I'm not saving this file. Without saving, close this file. What happens? MS Word asking cross checking. Every software asking cross checking. I typed one extra word on the existing file, but I'm not saved. Without saving, if you click on the close button, this is called as confirmation. That box is called as the confirmation box. So you are trying to close it. You want to save it because they found some new data here. So asking the user this type of questions are called as the confirmation. In our Gmail, when you are deleting the mails, what it is asking? Confirmation asking or not? Sure, Yada? Maybe I think WhatsApp also, when you are deleting the images or chatting history also, it is asking, I think, confirmation, right? When you are uninstalling the some apps also, they are asking confirmation. When you are going to log out or sign out to some of the websites, they're asking confirmation. Are you sure you want to really log out? Are you sure you want to really close it? These are questions. The questions is nothing but an confirmation. So in our program also, if you want to take the confirmation like that from users, use this box. So syntax, I'll show it, sir. Online students especially. Tomorrow we have the session as easily. No holidays. Possibilities there are. Sunday also sessions are, chances are there. Huh? The only for example purpose only. So what I explained up to now, this is the, and the syntax is this: window dot conform. And what is the question you want to ask the user? Write the question here. Are you sure you want to delete it? Are you sure you want to close it? Are you sure you want to sign out? Are you sure you want to log out? Something like that. Ask the question and user selecting one option, OK or cancel. If they selected OK, na, we have to do certain type of operations. If they selected cancel, nothing to do. So this also coming from the window object only, sir. Another function coming from window. Match I'll show in the class here. You don't worry. India versus Pakistan match, I'll live telecast in the class Sunday session. So this is confirm box. And you can ask the something question here. And before that, asked is window dot, sir. It's not mandatory, just for awareness we are typing here. Do you want to delete it? Just question mark. The box comes with the two buttons again, OK and cancel button. If user says the true, the user accepted. If user selected the cancel button, sir, it returns the false. The true or false, try to catch into one variable here, n. So the value of n is either true or false. Confirmation, sir. I'm printing here. Confirmation. So why these printing statements are every time? We are also doing the cross checking of that one. Every value and every operation after we are writing always printing step. The reason is cross checking, confirmation. So print the n value. Now check the program. Name some ABC, age 10, and this is confirmation box. So do you want to delete it? This is your question. Okay. True. Deleted as sir, not deleted anything because we have not developed any delete logic. Now I'm going to selecting same question. This time I'm selecting the cancel. Answer is false. But what about the next operation, sir? Next, actually, you have to write the if condition. If n equals to true now, then go for the delete logic. So right here something delete logic. Just an idea I'm showing that is. Else, sir, nothing to do. Nothing to do. They actually further implementations. So after receiving the confirmation from the user, what user given the confirmation true given, then go for the delete logic. They selected the false, sir. Don't do anything, silently come out of the program. The further activities. So in JavaScript, total 3 boxes available. One alert box displaying the messages, second prompt box taking the input from the user, third one confirmation box and taking the confirmation from the user. Alert also use once, sir. If you want to use the alert, right here. I already used it a couple of times, sir. Alert followed by something message, hello. This also originally window dot alert. There are 3 boxes. See the comparison. Alert is equivalent to output operation, sir. Alert is equivalent to output operation. It is displaying the data to user. Prompt is equivalent to input operation, taking the data from the user. And confirmation is cross-checking of the user action. So this is output activity, this is input activity, and this is cross-checking the user activities. 3 boxes, 3 purposes. And all 3 boxes coming from the same object, that is window object. And we have one special pronunciation for these 3 functions, sir. Not 3, in total we have the 11 functions like this. 3 completed, 8 coming in future. All these functions are called as JavaScript to universal functions or global functions. JavaScript's global functions as well as universal functions. Total 11 functions available. Currently we completed 3 only. Balance functions are situational wise, it will comes. Whenever I'm explaining, I clearly mention this is the next function of the global series. This is the next function of the global series. Our simple indications are one small trick. If any function are you calling with Windows, sir, it's a global. Windows providing all functions are the globals only. Window object providing every function is a global. Coming 8 functions also window methods. Window.alert, how we are writing in future, we are going to writing like this. Window.parse integer. Next window.parse float. Window.set interval. Window.set timeout. Window.print. Window.open. Window.close. Like this. All are windows only. Windows, every function is a global. Try to remember, sir, that is one of the mostly asked interview question. What are the global functions or what are the universal functions of the JavaScript? Mostly we are trying to say the answer printing functions. Reasons are maximum you are using printing functions. So mostly we are interacting with printing functions. Mostly we are using the printing functions. As per that, we are feeling it's a global. No. That is not a global. Okay, actual concept, this one, sir. Side by side, I covered these also. So concentration on this one. Operators over, data types over, variables over, and how to take the data from the user in runtime, that is also completed. With this knowledge, we'll try to solve the small problems. Now, whatever it may be, finding the sum of 2 numbers, finding the subtraction of 2 numbers, swapping of the 2 numbers, simple interest calculations, student total marks calculations. Other languages, you did the basic programming. That everything we can do here also. So awareness of 2-3 programs I'm going to showing. With that knowledge, balance, you can try yourself. So the very first time we are solving a problem in JavaScript, sir, that only I'm taking the very simple program. What is that simple program, sir? Finding the sum of 2 numbers. Finding sum of 2 numbers. Actual logic, sir. This is actual logic. int x equals to 20, int y equals to 35. And next, int in the sense let res equals to x plus y. Addition is completed. And for confirmation, we are writing a printing statement on the screen. So document.write followed by print the res. Now program executes 100%. Yesterday we already tested this one. This is answer 55. What's your problem, sir? If you run this program again, sir, answer 55 only. If you run this program tomorrow also, sir, answer 55 only. In a lifetime, whenever you are executing this program, every time it is showing the answer 55. And this program executed by the one user, another user, another user, another user, sir. Then also answer is 55. This is called as static data. For every user, they're displaying the same content, nothing but an static data. This static, we want to change into dynamic. So remove this 20, remove this 35. In that place, use the two prompt functions, accepting values from the user. You can declare the first all the variables what we required, sir. Then start the prompting operation. X equals to prompt followed by enter first number. Enter first number. Like that, y equals to prompt followed by enter second number. So two values we are taking from the user. This is called as runtime values. Runtime values ready, set. Next, do the small calculation. RES equals to x plus y and print the result. What happens, sir? Program almost working, sir, but the wrong outputs. Let's successfully completed the execution of the program, but with wrong outputs. What is that wrong output, sir? Check it once. Enter the first number 10. Enter the second number 25. First number is 10, second number is 25. Expected output to 35. Expected output, but displaying output to 1025. Why, sir? Concatenation. 10 plus 25, 1025. Rama plus Rao. It is doing the concatenation. Why it is doing concatenation, sir? We don't have any strings here, sir. No, sir. Here X is the string and Y is also string. X, Y, both are strings only. Reason, sir. Once refresh the page, a blue color box, can you identify, sir? What is it? If you have the really HTML knowledge, a box, how they designed, we can easily identify, sir. Really, if you learn the HTML, if you have some knowledge on the HTML, see that this is heading, sir. And this is label or paragraph. And this is text box. And these two are the buttons. And this white color box is the division tag. So when you are calling the prompt function, JavaScript internally creating like this. We have already CSS HTML knowledge. You can also design your own box like this. No problem. So instead of writing all these tag ourselves, all the logics are developed inside one function. The function name they given as a prompt. We are just enjoying with that function. That is the thing. So the moral is, it's a combination of some HTML tags. It's a combination of some HTML tags. But this box is text box only. Text box inside, can you type the numbers? Text box inside, can you type numbers? No. Text box allows the text only. If you type the numbers also, it taken as a text here. What is for what is text box inside? If you type anything, they comes in the text format only. So that is the reason why concatenation. See that I'm showing here with you. So this is the first box. I'm typing the 10. Okay. What happens in background, sir? The 10 comes like this. So double quotations, 10, double quotations, plus. Next, I'm giving the 25, sir. Next, I'm giving the 25. The 25 also comes with the same format only. So double quotations, 25 and double quotations. Now, obviously, result is this. But what is the remedy, sir? Remedy is change the data into number format. But what are the data available here? Change this data into number format. Then automatically we'll get the solution. A small question here. See that. Pronounce this one. Pronounce this one here. Pronounce this one. Double quotation, 10 double quotation. Huh? Or just 10? 10 only. Pronunciations both same. But representations are different. The first one is numeric 10. Second one is the string 10. So this string 10, if you convert into numeric 10, problem solved. The string mode of 10, if you convert into numeric mode of 10, problem solved. How to convert this one, sir? Again, we have to use some global functions of window object. Just now I typed and deleted, sir, few minutes back. Parse integer and parse float. Fourth function of the window and the fourth global function of the JavaScript, parse integer, and fifth one is the parse float. Parsing functions are available already in your documentation. Another global function, another window function, parse integer. It is one of the predefined function. What it is doing, sir? Text-based numbers converting into number format. And who are staying inside the string format, those extracting and presenting as a number format. Because simply, if you want to say it, it is extracting the data from your double quotation, sir. This is the thing. This data extracting and displaying like as this one. Holding the hair and dragging like this. That is called as parsing. The data types not converted, sir. Just a mode of the data only converted. Data types not converted. Remember that one. Only the mode of the data only converted. So this is called as the parsing. So text-based integers converting into integer format. In number problem, I think you can write directly integer format only. Examples are here. See 3 examples I'm giving here. Double quotations 100 and 100. Double quotations 10.78 to 10 now. Double quotations Rama, Nan. What is this, sir? The first one original number, but available in the mode of string. After converting, we'll get the real number format. But second one, sir, 10.78. But after conversion, 10 only available, sir. What is the function name? Integer. Function name is integer. Generally, integer points not accepting. That's a point portion. And the fractional part is there. No? The fractional part is cutting and balance part only it returns. But why the third one, sir? Error. Third one variety answer you noted, sir. Coming to that only. The original string or number? Rama is a real stringer or acting like as a stringer? Real strings, how we can convert it? Who are acting like as a strings, those we can convert. This is not real string, a number, but acting like as a Kamal Hassan. String format. That we want to get out of those things. So that is this one. But here this is Rama. Rama converting into number, Hyderabad converting into number, Shiva converting into number, chicken biryani converting into number, not possible. All these are throws the errors. Error, what it will come, sir? Nan. The nan is nothing but an error representation in the JavaScript, one of the keyword. Full forms are not a number or not a numeric. You can also pronounce not a numeric. But your data is not number, so conversion is not possible. Indirectly, that is the error conveying. This is parse integer, sir, conversion, and the syntax is this one. Window dot parse integer of write your text format number. Write your text format or string format number. Then they comes out originally number format. Same explanation, second function, sir. But this one accepting the floating point values. Same information, same explanation. 10, 100 converted by using the float, sir. The answer becomes as a 100.0 floating point value. And 10.78 converted, sir. 10.78 only it will comes. Rama trying to convert, sir. Not possible. So we'll get the NAND. These are the working function, purpose of the functions. And both are provided by the window object. And these are the total 5 global functions. Alert to, prompt to, conform, parse integer and parse float. 5. The 6 pending comes soon. Theaters are not free. So theaters, when the freeze comes, then that function is also releasing one by one. But these two functions purpose understand. I'm going to using so many times these functions in future, sir. Reasons are data always comes in the mode of text only. But today we are using the prompt. Next example, we are using HTML pages, user interface. A user interface also what we have again, text boxes only. If you type the age, if you type the price, if you type the PIN number, if you type the contact number, everything comes in text format. How many days you are solving the problems? That number of days, these two functions are compulsory. Otherwise, simply concatenation is the answer. Now, you parse integer before window writing compulsory or optional? Compulsory kada? Sure? No idea. Very good. Why no idea? I'm not explained. Oh, I think he's in sleep mode. Right? Last half an hour onwards, we are discussing about window. Kada? Parse integer not matter. What we discussed, parse integer, prompt, alert, all are coming from the window object. One function rule different, another function rule different. How it is possible? Both are coming from the same object. Now use these two, sir. Then you will get the proper solution. So for your future identification purpose, I'm holding this statement, sir, not deleting. Next time I'm going to redesigning the code again. RES equals to window dot parse integer of x. What are the value available inside the x that is going to converting into integer format. The same step for the y also. Plus window dot parse integer of y. Then close the step and repeat the printing statement once again. We can give the clearly message here. Sum is concatenation RES. But without parsing, with parsing, both I'm printing, sir. So reason, my explanations maybe today you are remembering. After some days, no idea. So this code I'm keeping and this code also I'm writing. Now see the output of the final program. Refresh. Enter the first number once again 10, second number 25, and these are the two answers. With parse, without parse. Now every user while opening of this page compulsory it is asking data set. You can give some values. Numeric format, anything is okay. So 258 to 369. Result is this one. Concatenation is this one. Negative values also okay, sir. First value 100. Second value minus 36. First value 100. Second value minus 36. So result is 64. Concatenation name 100-36. 100-36 concatenation result. Next. First number 10.50. First number 10.50. Second number 20.66. Answer we should expect the 31 point something, but system showing answer only 30. Why? ఈ point gone ga sir in parsing, and this point also gone in the parsing. And what is balance data? 10 plus 20, the answer is 30. No sir, points also I need sir. Second function is then a parse flow to use that one. Points also you are expecting in output, so use the second function parse float. Next, one more execution and the last execution. First number 10, second number Shiva. What is expected output? First one is the 10 Shiva, no doubt at all. First answer 10 Shiva. Second answer, null, nan. Very good. Nan is the answer. Reason, Shiva parsing is not possible, guys, sir. First value successfully parsed, we will get the 10 also. Second value parsing is failure. So what is the value it is substituting, sir? Nan. Now 10 plus nan, 10 nano, sir. No, and again answer is nan only. It's not a number, addition is not possible. Indirect meaning. So other than numbers, if you give anything, this is the answer always. Throughout the JavaScript, numbers expected time. If you are not giving the numbers, ultimate answer this only. The scenario, whatever it may be, addition, subtraction, multiplication, greater than, less than, plus plus, minus minus, other than number, if you use it, answer is nan. Very, very simple program solved in JavaScript officially. Complete JavaScript only, no HTML interactions here. Finding the sum of two numbers. Like that, we can find the subtraction of two numbers, swapping of two numbers, etc. etc. also. Same way, some swapping logic also we can do. So I'm showing the swapping logic also. See that, sir? You know very well the swapping, right? Swapping logic. You know very well. No, no. I think C, Java, Python, or .NET are the compulsory program. One of the practicing program. Swapping of two numbers are X value Y, Y value X either kamal udar kamal either. Exchanging of the data. Full swapping. Huh? See that I'm showing. For swapping of the two numbers, we have the so many logics set. By using third variable, by using plus operator, by using multiplication operator, lot of logics are available. Not only one logic. Mostly either you are preferring to use the third variable, right? A and B two values available. Taking the third variable X or Z. A to A copying to third variable, then swapping of this. First take the input from the user. Three variables logic I'm showing here. As usual, runtime values. Enter the first number, enter the second number. After taking the input from the user, I'm printing on the screen, sir. X value. Now, first, what is your data? I'm just showing here. This is X value, and this is Y value. Quotations, your interests are. Intentionally, I'm using sometimes double quotes, sometimes backtick operator, and sometimes a single quote. That is intentionally only. And without getting the habitual with only one model, we are going to rotation system. So up to this one, what are the data user given? The data as easily displaying on the screen, sir. No changes in that one. Enter the first number 10. Enter the second number 20. So this is the value of X and Y. Okay. But what is meaning of swapping, sir? X value 20, Y value 10. Exchanging of both values. So first I'm showing the third variable supporting logic. Swapping with third variable. So Z equals to X. X value I'm copying to Z. Next, X equals to Y. Y value I'm copying to X. Next, Y equals to Z. A Z value I'm recopying into the X variable. And actually, Y value we want assigns to X variable, sir. When you are assigning the data like this, as per assignment operator nature, old value of X is overwriting. But if old value of X overwriting, how we can copy to Y variable, sir? So we are taking the backup copy. This is backup copy of X. Then we are overwriting X with Y. After that, this backup copy we are replacing on the Y variable. Let's take it here an awareness. So this is X 10 and this is Y 20 and extra variable Z. This is Z. Now what is our first step, sir? Z equals to X. And what happens now? Z value, X value copying to Z. X value copying to Z. Now the Z becomes as 10. But now this 10 is the copy of X variable or not, sir? Yes. Next is second step, sir. Change the color. X equals to Y. Already X they have value or not? And now that value is replaces with Y value. That value replaces with Y value. So what is the Y value, sir? 20. 10 replaces with 20. For X value, we are losing a sir. Then only the safety precautions, I have the duplicate copy of the same thing here. The next third step, sir. Change the color. Y equals to Z. Now copy the value from Z to Y. So this statement, what it is doing, sir? It 10 now replacing on the Y variable. After these steps, what is the value of X? 20. What is the value of Y, sir? 10. That is interchanging of the values, nothing but and swapping with the third variable. Now after swapping, again I'm going to printing the diagram required. Vachindi. After swapping, I'm going to printing the values, sir. If it is successfully swapped, and we'll get the proper output, otherwise wrong output. Go and check it. Refresh. Enter X value 10. Enter Y value 20. This is the output. Before swapping, and this is the after swapping. But here one small problem is there, sir. Mostly in interviews, they're asking without using the third variable. Most of these scenarios, interviews, they're asking without using the third variable only. Now, swapping is one of the wanted question in our interviews, but not with the third variable, without using third variable. So many logics available swapping, almost 5 to 6 varieties we can swap it. Not 1, 2. This is universal pattern, right? Half of the students, you know already this one. Next, what about the second option, sir? Without using the third variable. The second option is without using the third variable. So this I'm placing in comments, sir, because discussions completed together. Next, second way. So swapping without using third variable. Without using third variable, how we can do, sir? With additions and subtractions, one logic. Second logic with divisions and multiplications, another logic. Addition, subtractions, one solution. Multiplication, division is the another solution. How, sir? We go like this. X equals to X into Y. X multiplied with Y. And next, Y equals to X by Y. And again, X equals to X by Y. Then also it is swapping. Okay, first I said addition kada. Sorry. This is one addition and two subtractions, then also swapping. How? Imagine X value 10, Y value 7, right? X equals to X plus Y. What is the meaning of that? 10 plus 7. The resultant value is 17. Where it is storing? In X variable. And it 10 replaces with 17. 10 replaces with 17. Next, second step, sir. Y equals to X minus Y. Y equals to X minus Y. Now substitute the values. What is current value of X? 17. Minus what is the current value of Y, sir? 7. What is the resultant value? 10. Where the 10 is storing, sir? Y. And already one value swapped. 7 replaces with 10. Next, repeating again. Y equals to, X equals to X minus Y. Apply the meaning. What is current value of X, sir? 17. Current value of Y, sir? 10. So 10 minus 17, 7. This 7 is storing in the Y variable. X variable. So first X 10, that becomes as 17 and that becomes as 7. So final value of X is 7. Final value of Y is 10. No, this is one type of swapping. So third variable not necessary here. Next, multiplications and divisions. Same, sir. Plus multiplication, minus place slash. Multiply and cut it. What we did here, sir, first we addition, then we subtracted. Now multiply the value and then cut it. It's working, sir. Why not, sir? So 10, 7, that is output. Oh, sorry. Logic correct, sir. Parsing missing. Right now, data available in the string format. Currently, data available in the string format. So then only it is not applied properly. Last 100 problem is that only. String format data expression. So convert into parse integer, then problem solved. Parse integer of prompt. When you are taking the data from the user on the same spot, I am parsing. Prompting, parsing both at a time. Reducing of the steps because code already developed. Last example, we already got the proofs, sir. Data coming in the text format. Then only swapping not happens properly. So now I data changed into numeric format. Data type problem, nothing else. Logic correct. Give any other value. First value 100, second value 200, sir. First value 100, second value 200. After swapping, 200 and 100. So this is the second option to swap the logic, sir. And the same place, we can also use the multiplications and divisions also. Same place. So putting in the comments, testing is over now. Next, x equals to x into y. Y equals to x by y. And x equals to x by y. Plus replaced with the multiplication, sir. Minus is replaced with the slashes. Then also it will work. Same explanation, say. Can you test it, sir? Go on, test it. No problem. So value 145, first value. Second value 60. First value 145, second value 60. Swapping done gada successfully. Next, first value 500, second value 300, sir. Then also done. First one 500, second one 300. After swapping, 300 and 500. So this is the third logic, sir. This is the first approach, swapping. This is the second approach, swapping. And this is the third approach, swapping. Three models. All are working, but use only one logic at a time, sir. If you use all the logics at a time, sir, it's not becomes as swapping, it becomes as a drainage. So don't use the all at a time. Next, fourth option is available. Fourth option is the JavaScript special. But what I explained up to now, these are the universal logic, sir. Maybe you practiced in C or Java or .NET or Python or somewhere you already worked with this one. It's not JavaScript special, common universal logic. I'm going to showing the JavaScript special logic. Now, without using the third variable, without writing these number of steps, so with a single line, we can swap the data. Single line, no additions, no subtractions, no divisions, no multiplication, no third variable. Possible, sir. JavaScript together, possible. How it is possible, sir? I'm attempting successor, do festival. Not successor, do pandaga. Both same hai kada, sir. Angle bracket x comma y equals to angle bracket y comma x. That's all. Khatam. So test the program, sir. Hope it's a working. I hope. First one is the 14. Second one is the 36. It is JavaScript special. No calculations, no additions, no subtractions, no extra variable, no three lines. एक ही line है. So JavaScript special. We have two more logics, sir. All discussing time waste because that is not our important concept. I already 4 models. I explained more enough for us. So we successfully solved another program in the JavaScript with the very simplest way. Angle brackets available, sir. That operator special here. Now, what are the logic we developed here? This logic background, the same logic is going on, but external we don't need to write anything. So write your first 2 variables inside the angle bracket. A changing order is there, the changing order we have to write. But what happening, sir, and cross mapping is going on. So X goes to this one and this goes to this one. Right side first one is goes to left side first one. Right side second one is goes to left side second one. Equal operator left side, equal operator right side. Equal operator left side, two variables are waiting. Equal operator right side, two variables ready to give. Right side, two variables ready to give. Left side, two variables are waiting for receiving. So when you are going to assigning, sir, this is assigning process. Not this one, this is assigning process. The arrow keys observe, you'll get the idea. First one goes to first one, second one goes to second one. This one assigns to this one, and this one assigns to this one. Next, we are going to solving another more program, sir, another problem. Total 4 options I explained, program Katham. But in these two programs, we focused on JavaScript point of view only. Data taking in JavaScript, doing calculations in JavaScript, and printing that result also in JavaScript. HTML touch not available anywhere in this program. But we want to introduce HTML, sir. Otherwise, our 1 month becomes waste. If you are not using that one, 28 days we spend on the HTML, that one becomes as a waste. So recollect our autograph sweet memories and use it with the hot memories. Meaning, sir, if prompts, I want to stop it. Instead of prompt, neatly we want to design a small user interface. Enter label text box, label text box, label text box, bottom buttons. First fill the data in the text boxes and then click on the button. Then JavaScript is executing background, results displaying on the screen. That is the good way of the product. It's just the awareness concept. So what is the problem you are going to solving, sir? First example, I'm repeating. Finding the sum of two numbers in HTML pattern. Or finding the product of two numbers in HTML pattern. So program same, sir. What is the comment line, sir? Comment line is arithmetic calculator. The heading. Arithmetic calculator, it's a heading. And all these things I'm going to placing inside one division tag. HTML tags related questions don't rise. A serious warning. Otherwise, 28 days, 67 examples, total becomes as waste only. JavaScript related questions rise it. But in direct meaning, HTML tags, you have to understand yourself only. Meaning is that. Otherwise, 67 examples of it becomes waste. If we are suddenly not identifying, sir, recollect. After completion of the class, refer the Google Classroom or your notebooks to try to recollect it. First, two text boxes. Labels, sir. Labels, next example, I'll use it. Text boxes I'm going to creating here. Input type equals to text. Placeholder we are using instead of the labels, because label purpose, placeholder purpose, both are same only. But labels displaying outside the text box, placeholder displaying the inside the text box. So what is the placeholder, sir? First number. The placeholder is first number, and close the box. Next, the second text box also, sir, similar style. Second number. second number. After that, sir, one button, heading, add or addition or plus symbol. Choice is yours. Anything is okay. Then division tag is close. The initial designing, not the complete designing. It's a just initial designing only, not complete designing. Go and check this output once. Boxes ready with the proper prompting also. Enter the first number, enter the second number, and click on the add. We want to get the result. If you write the small steps, the result is comes. But the result, where you want to print it, sir? If you write like as your previous examples, document.write, the result displays on the separate page. If you use the document.write, result displaying on the separate page, not on this page. Example, go to one of your previous examples of JavaScript. First example, the very first JavaScript example, or 10 days back. Click on this button. Background JavaScript calling or not? Huh? Sound? Where it is printing? Another page. If I want to come back to previous page, refresh. Well, again, if you click the button, sir, that one. It's the document.write, sir, this one. So document.write, we have this small problem. But I want to display the result in the first page only, sir. But we need one special text box for displaying of the result. Two text boxes, so input operation, one text box, so output operation. So design the third text box. Placeholder required or not required? For third text box also, placeholder required or not required? Huh? This side okay sound. Well, again this side. Not required. Reason, you are taking any data from user here. Third text box, why I created right now? Displaying the data user or accepting the data from user? Accepting. So accept, sorry, you also confused me. Huh? Power, girls power. So placeholder, we want to use only for accepting the data. But the third text box I created only for displaying the results. So remove this one. An empty text box is created. So when I click on this button, the result should be displayed in the third text box. So user filling the details here, then they're clicking on the button, result comes in the third text box like this. And there is 68. This is the appearance. Now HTML related some questions, Amma. Because we know HTML. If questions answers not comes properly, sir. Your previous HTML programs, uploaded programs is there, na? One by one program I'm deleting from the Google Classroom link. How many questions you are not answering properly, that number of programs I'm deleting, tit for tat. So ready? From today onwards, so daily HTML JavaScript running like this. So better if you forget the HTML, try to brush up today night. Especially second part of HTML. First part not necessary. Second part of HTML compulsory. User interfaces concept. But long back HTML, CSS, we worked parallelly like this. Na? Coming all examples. So designing HTML, coding JavaScript. Designing HTML, coding JavaScript. So while designing of this program, HTML related questions continuously coming. Be ready, be prepared. Okay. First question for boys. Boys and do you also hear? But these text boxes are buttons, whatever it may be. But these input fields, text boxes, passwords, and numbers, if I want access in JavaScript, these input elements, these text boxes, buttons, I want access in JavaScript. I need one special attribute. What is that? ID. Huh? Event attributes. You boys. Huh? Name. Say. They said something. They said something. You also say something. Proko, you want to repeat the question? These input fields, whatever it may be, we have 20 plus input fields there, right? A 20 plus of input fields data I want to access in my JavaScript. We need one supporting attribute. What is that attribute? Name. Now, madams, you say ID. Sure, huh? Huh? Event. Event, birthday event. Huh? ID attribute required, sir. These input elements data we want access in JavaScript. Then ID attribute is required generally. So what is the ID, sir? I'm taking some TB1, the text box 1. Next, the second text box also, sir. ID equals to TB2, text box 2. Next, one more. ID equals to TB3, text box 3. TB not interested, you can take XYZ. No problem. Or T1, T2, T3. Name ID is your choice, sir. Okay. Mostly satisfaction, but not full happy because somebody not given answer. But somebody given answer, very good, Amma. The better response I'm expecting. Next, one more question. But these text boxes data we are entering. First text box, you should allow the users to type it or not. In first text box, you have to allow the users to type it or not. Second one, third one also you want to allow the users to type. No, we should restrict the users without typing the data in third text box. You must and shouldly restrict the users without typing the data in third text box. But without typing the users, if you want to stop it, for that we have one special attribute in our HTML. Now, girls, what is that attribute? Stopping the typing, preventing the typing in our input fields. We discussed one special attribute. Spinner of silence. Clue required. Huh? While discussing of the input tag in single day, 10 attributes I explained continuously. Input tag first exam. Huh? Read only. Very good. Now say, just my satisfaction purpose. Huh? Say once again. You know the answer already. After saying that, early. Very good. Say yourself. Read only. One day, first day of the input tag. Example on input tag, example on text box. Type, ID, name, placeholder, max length, and one continuously 10 attributes I explained. And that the last one, last but one, read only. Then only referring is required. Hey, online they given. Required, no, sir. Read only correct. Required is creating the mandatory field. Read only. Now go and check it. Place the cursor in first text box. Place the cursor in second text box. Place the cursor in third text box. Coming up? No cursor. I'm clicking here, but there is no cursor because that is only for reading purpose, not for the typing purpose. That is compulsory, sir. If you are not changing read only, user typing their own answer. Now chances available 100%. Next what? Nothing. Designing completed, right? Get all these things in the center of the screen, sir. But left side available kada. Get into center of the screen. Got already division tag available. So style, text align, center. Now all components comes into the center of the your screen. All because container we applied together, content automatically affecting. Now logic what, sir? Okay, 2 questions I asked. 50% satisfactory for your responses, sir. But next sessions I think more response required. But actually third question I have to ask. But bumper offer question answer both I am giving myself only. But designing part completed, sir. Coding part pending. But now user they're clicking on the button. Whenever they click on the button, you have to collect the data from the 2 text boxes, find the sum and display the result in the third text box. If I want to do all the things, I should call the JavaScript. I should run the JavaScript. For that, we need event attributes. For calling of the JavaScript from our HTML components, we need the event attributes, also called as dynamic attributes. First time, we already used it a couple of times. Used it. Very good. And this is on click. What is simple steps, sir? Single step. First, I'm writing separately here. Then I'll copy into that place. First, collect the data from the first text box. tb1 dot value. tb1 dot value. What is the tb1, sir? ID. This is ID. ID dot value. Long back explanation, this one. Now what happens, sir? A text box inside which data available, the data returns. In which format, sir? String format. Compulsory string format only. So we need a parse integer. This is collecting the data from the text box and this is changing into number format. Same thing plus parse integer of tb2 dot value. Once again, collect the data from the second text box and change into integer format. Finding sum is over here. But result where we want to display it, sir. One option, document dot write. Yes, possible. But where it is displaying the result, sir, and in the next screen it displaying the result. Can you test it, sir? Why not? This step you have to write here in on click. So whenever I click on this button, display my result. That is meaning. Whenever I click on this button, display my result. Check it once. First number 125, second number 360. I add it. This is answer. I use a document.write, just showing initial working, sir. But now what is our final requirement? This 485 we want to display in third text box. The document.write, why I stopped, reason I shown. Data entry in one screen, output another screen, sir. Connectivity problem. Both at a time is visible, we can cross check easily also. So I'm putting this logic in comment. Alternative logic I'm going to developing here. Document.write to alternative logic I'm showing, nothing else. On click equals to document.write, remove it. In that place, what to do, sir? tb3 dot value equals to tb3 dot value equals to sum of these two. Sum of these two. If brackets not compulsory, sir, we can remove the brackets. That is. Is this step common, sir? See that blue and yellow? Same matching steps. Steps before, one time I used the printing step, another time I used the third text box ID. Now go and check it once. refresh, first number, second number, add. But user, they can modify this 46, sir? No. If you are not giving the read-only properties, sir, they're modifying this value. Hey, Shivakumar, your program showing wrong answer 100. Users, geniuses. Hmm. Next, again, refresh. Give the another number, sir. Whatever it may be. By chance, if I give in the Rama, Syama, something like that, Nan. Because wrong data, so answer is Nan. Program one part completed. The one part and only addition. But what is heading here? Calc and calculator. Arithmetic calculator, we have to design it. Some more options available that we'll see in the tomorrow session. Thank you all. We have session tomorrow.
ఇప్పుడు CSS సెట్టింగ్ రాసేటప్పుడు ఐడి రాస్తాం సార్, ఐడి అంటే 2 టైమ్స్ రాసుకోవచ్చు. అంటే TD1 అనుకుని రాసుకుని అక్కడ CSS సెట్టింగ్స్ రాస్తాం. అది యూజ్ చేసుకుంటాం. ఇన్పుట్ యూజ్ కదా సార్, ఐడి చేయాలి. ఇన్పుట్ కదా సార్, ఐడి యూజ్ చేయాలి. మిగతా అన్నిటికీ ఈవెంట్ అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ సార్. అదే ఇన్పుట్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ అన్నిటికీ ఐడి. వేరే వేరే ట్యాగ్స్కి అవసరం లేదు సార్. దానికి ఐడి